countries and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AfterBuzz TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hey everybody, and welcome to AfterBuzz TV, the after show for Castle. And tonight's episode is Meanest Murder. I'm your host, Heather Joy Smith, and along with me tonight is
Alexis McLeod-Torres. Hey guys!
Woohoo! Happy Monday! And this
Monday
was
indeed.
a nice episode for a Monday.
It was kind of awesome and kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I loved every minute of it. Like,
Me too.
It was a change from last week, because, I mean, not gonna lie, last week was kind of slow, and it also was kind of rushed.
Yeah.
At least for me. I don't know how everybody else felt about it, but I felt like it kind of just went through. But this one was more detailed, and there was a lot more twists and turns, and I really liked that.
I feel like this episode we really got back to like the whole actual castle vibe, you know, like of seasons past where we really like dove into the episode and really like had this whole like full circle like you know thing going on. So I really enjoyed this episode. I think this is my favorite so far.
Yeah, I will also agree with you on that. That's on the same boat, and this killer was just psychotically brilliant, but creepy as all hell, and I love that.
And I think I kind of enjoyed it too, more like because this could actually happen because social media is so huge right now.
Yeah.
And they made a really good point of saying, you know, a lot of people hide behind social media.
Yeah.
You know, they're anonymous. People don't know who they are, and you can say and do kind of whatever you want and not have any, like, repercussions of what you're doing.
Yeah, and that happens on, YouTube, Twitter. Like, there's a lot of YouTubers that are going through some hash about that right now. Like, it's a huge thing, and I like that they actually brought that into this episode and how dangerous it is that you take it, especially, what was the name of our made-up social media site today?
Oh, Snap-O-Matic.
Snap-O-Matic.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the fact that, like, they can't even, like, release any of the photos or, you know, privacy is such a big, like, you know, people can pretty much, like you said, like, get away with anything, and that's just scary.
It is. And this site was obviously made up, but I wouldn't be surprised if somebody kind of went and mirrored this site now, because to me, this was kind of like, it had, you know, obviously the Snapchat factor into it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you just send it and it's gone. Well, supposedly it's gone for good.
Yeah.
But then it also had, like, streaming, so it was kind of like YouTube, and then it seemed like
they
there was
pretty much
photo
just,
uploads. So it's like
everything together.
Instagram. It was like literally every single social media site.
Yeah,
like,
you can
all
vote on it.
You vote on it.
That was strange.
I'm like, this is definitely the future.
Yeah.
This is coming in the next, like, 6 months, probably.
Pretty much.
So, speaking of Snapmatic, this was pretty much what our entire case tonight was based around. It's a social media site, and our first victim was Abby Smith, a 23-year-old who is famous on Snapmatic.
Which is, you know, how the internet works right now. There's always people who are internet famous, and, you know, they have thousands of followers. They all do, you know, meet and greets and things like that. So it obviously made sense that the fact they do get stalkers. I know some YouTube faces that, you know, they do VidCon, they do Comic-Con, and, you know, they have to deal with crazy stuff like that. I mean, nothing too crazy as in, like, how this situation was, but just the same thing of, like, you know, I love you, or I want to meet you, I want to marry you, and it's just really creepy.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
And, like, these people are making their living off of this a lot of times. Yeah. When you get that famous, I mean, you can't work another job because you have to post all day.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, people, like, post their lives, like,
their lives. And so people are getting all this information.
Yeah.
Just so scary.
Yeah.
So this girl, Abby Smith, basically, she was killed because of all of her followers and stuff like that. And the first thing that they really noticed was that she was stabbed in all of her, like, major arteries.
Yeah, which I would have never picked up on that, but I mean, that's all, you know, her job. But the fact that, that I think it was shoulders, neck, and somewhere else, I can't remember. But yeah, and the fact that they picked up on that real quick, that he's like, oh, he must be in some sort of medical or something like that, so he knows anatomically correct puncture runes. I was nuts.
Yeah,
and it was
crazy.
strange because they were circular.
Yeah.
So they were trying to figure out if it was like an ice pick or because it couldn't have been a needle. It was too large. Like it was crazy how like
so weird.
Yeah, how
they could figure that
detailed it was. For the killing.
This actually brought them to a guy named Hans who owns a acupuncture place because Abby had taken his acupuncture studio, I guess you would call it. I'm not quite sure what you call this, but his acupuncture place.
Line of business.
And basically with the, her provocative photo wrote, "Don't let this guy poke you." And
oh my God, there's so many puns in this
exactly.
episode.
Essentially took down his entire acupuncture business because she had a lot more followers than he did, and she kind of ruined him.
I felt bad for him though because she didn't even go in. She just like, oh hey, I'll take a picture and make a comment, and then it just ruined his business.
Business. She didn't even go and see him. I mean, she could have maybe benefited from him. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
But Hans, the acupuncturist guy, and her kind of had a little quarrel or whatever.
That's
and
right.
At her apartment, and she also received a postcard,
with a note attached to it saying that, like, I